The idea to light the path home on June 19, 2019 developed from a conversation between Amina Fakir and Ellen Dunbar, during which Miss Fakir shared her desire to be a part of spiritually connective Year of Return events that everyone could participate in.
Ellen and I actually met at the 50th anniversary of the Miss Black America pageant. And she was one of the designers who was invited to participate in the show as a professional, and I was there as one of the returning queens, which we call the queens of all time. It was in Kansas City. And I remember Ellen approached me and my daughter actually, and said that she would like us to be brand ambassadors for the coming year, which was going to be a big year because it was Ghana's Year of Return, 2019. And so we agreed, we partnered, and she made some fabulous outfits for me, which I was delighted to wear, of course. And we started receiving all sorts of invitations to be involved in Year of Return events. And most of the events were commerce oriented, plan a trip, go and spend $20,000, and whoever the person who was putting it together would make $10,000 profit. Some of them were more appealing than others, but I was finding a lack of ones that spoke to the spirit, ones that included everybody, that said everybody is invited to come home to Africa and participate, even if only spiritually. So one day I was lamenting to Ellen that I hadn't found, quite the project that I wanted to throw my efforts behind. And I said, I need something more spiritually oriented. Where are the events that just speak to the spirituality of this reunion? Where are the events that are something like a lighting of candles across the globe, lighting the path home to Africa, that every member of the diaspora can participate in, no matter where they are, and no matter what level of material participation they might be capable of. And a couple days later, Ellen called me back saying, I just can't get the image or idea, that beautiful idea of yours, out of my head. I think we should do it. So the rest, as they say, is history.
The pair decided to found this candlelight commemoration event, which was immediately embraced by both Africans and the African diaspora. And so it is written.
(1619 to 2021), 402 years and many rains have passed since the first ships sailed away from Africa with sons and daughters as captive cargo, separating a motherland from great numbers of her children and generations of their descendants. In January of 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves in America, but no one told those enslaved in Galveston, Texas until June 19, 1865. The celebration of this freedom came to be known as Juneteenth and is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States. In 2019, which marked the 400th year since the Middle Passage began, the African diaspora was formally invited to reestablish ancestral, familial, and spiritual ties with the motherland. The invitation, spearheaded by Ghana, was called the Year of Return. In 2020, Light the Path Home again joined Ghana in reunification continuation efforts under the moniker Beyond Year of Return. Lighting the Path Home from the Americas to Africa can help heal the pain and separation wrought by forced passage of millions through the doors of no return. Our hope is that there will be lights on those very shores and at those very doors in the evening of June 19th to spiritually cap off Juneteenth celebrations.
In 2019, when we decided to launch Light the Path Home, it was very blessed because we just started a little over a month before Juneteenth. But we were really blessed because Ghana did think it was a lovely idea and they wanted to partner with us on that. And things just kind of happened at warp speed after that. After the Ghanaian government came on board, Ellen decided to put together something in conjunction with the Ghanaian ambassador to the US on the Washington Mall. in DC, and they had the first like really official Light the Path Home ceremony, which just, I don't know, it just took on a power and a light of its own. We still have some of the speeches and some of the videos that people sent in, and they're beautiful. I'm sure they're images that we'll be sharing, for a long time.
We welcome all to join in.
So the theme for tonight is lighting the path home. We're brought here as slaves, but we will return home, and this is why this event is significant. It's to bring us together, whether you're born on the continent, we're all
Yes.
I want you to just look around and look at your fellow brothers and sisters.
Yeah. This lighting, yes.
Shouldn't let where we're from or where we're currently placed or where we're living divide us.
And in LA, I had, was it the first year? Well, the first year I did one home alone because it was very spiritual to me. I did videotape it, but I had many, many candles in my home, living room, on the piano, the dining room. And I said a prayer, and my prayer was that I hoped people would see and appreciate the spirituality of the event. Then we started receiving the videos from around the world, people that participated from around the world. And that's when I knew that we had done something pretty special.
A time for lights across.
Okay, hello. Today is June 19th. Let Your Path Home Day. We are celebrating it in Liberia, Kansas City, Nima County. I am so happy to celebrate this historical day. This is the day that our people in America were set free from slavery, and we recognize this day. As I hold this candle, we are letting this candle to direct their path home, that they will remember their mother's land. All right, today is the day of Let Your Path Home. As you can see, the children of Liberia, Case Foundation, and Mace Africa gathered together to be part of this historical day.
Carry a candle in every soul, some bright and burning, some bright and soul.
We are against the discrimination against the black people. We are all of us the people of God.
One of my favorite images from that year was actually taken by my friend Pamela McCann. Pamela and I go back to early days as a narrator for General Motors in Detroit, and she's a Caucasian friend who said, well, what can a white person do to support? And I was like, you know what? Light is light. Let your light shine. Let it join in with all this other light. If you believe in reunification, if you support reunification, it doesn't matter where you are or who you are or what your background is. Just let your light shine. So in addition to letting her light shine, she was living in Clinton, Michigan at the time. She somehow found a neighbor, and it was either in Clinton or nearby, that actually owned a home that had been a stop in the Underground Railroad. And in having this conversation with her neighbor about Light the Path Home, her neighbor said, well, you could come and you could take a picture of the staircase that's hidden sub-level in my house. We can light a candle on June 19th in support of the celebration of freedom. So, yeah, ooh, that one still gives me goosebumps. So on June 19th, 2019, at a house that is privately owned, but was once a part of the Underground Railroad, likely visited by Harriet Tubman and other abolitionists many times, there was a light burning in celebration of our freedom, in celebration of our union, of our reunion. That's a blessing.
We celebrate freedom. We celebrate freedom. We welcome all joy in celebration. We celebrate freedom.